One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Beavers will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Tech's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Scanning the field, it's Bryant. Fires to the wideout.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback...
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They'll run play action. Quick strike complete.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Goddamn, we
Jackets have this offense rolling.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration. Great.
He's loose on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make...
Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will go to work for the first time today. What a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Woodside. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Hit as he throws. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get on.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The short hand, it's Browning. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They stretched this early lead to 9-zip.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Woodside. Buys a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Newton. Pushed down for the tackle. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key.
Oh, he's got some space.
Boy, how the fuck you walk me down?
Bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps turning
What the fuck is that?
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Beavers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Well, you gotta
get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air, it's Bryant. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the
It's 3 all over there.
midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be calling a hot route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh my God, how are
A
you?
little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's now up to 70 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Now he's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And to get rid
Damn,
of
I tried to beat him outside.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shakes off the defender. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room, it's Browning. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Bryant. Got it in the middle, it's Wade. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
He came into this year with big expectations, everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Man, we tackled that nigga back there, dog.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well.
Nobody even got in the backfield.
And on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Woodside. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. To the air on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Going to look downfield again. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
When these wide receivers work in the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Give him 88 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season. To the air, it's Woodside. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball with coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up if you want to go for it on 4th.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. Got the 1st down and more. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Browning. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Back to throw. It's Bryant. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Off the play fake. Working that left side now. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Browning. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Unloads to the wideout.
Yo, like, that's your man. Like, what the fuck, bro?
5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense can get a jolt they can take the lead here. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Y'all just act like y'all can't fucking cover, dog.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Woodside. Finds his man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's turning it on. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Using his legs to buy some time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. It's got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime.
Called my timeout too early, too. I should have picked the run play, centered that up, and called a timeout.
This linebacker has left his big old paw print.
That's what I should have did. That's on me. You live and you learn, though. You live and you learn.
Even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space
All
to
right,
be found.
feed this nigga.
By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They had a really productive 1st half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop it. We've got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the 2nd half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring 1st half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down.
Oh my God, none of y'all
The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
To the air, it's Woodside. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough out of it.
He makes a grab.
Fucking go, bitch. You read your old ass, cuz.
He'll take it in. Touchdown, Beavers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. South Alabama is in front. They've answered.
Come on, we need turnover defense rolling. I need you, boy. I need you, boy. They're not putting you where you need to be.
We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his tight end. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. That pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Blasted as he lets it go.
Let's go.
Another incompletion on third down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I am moved. Let's go. Let's see where we at. So we need to go this way. Oh my God, who's blocking this nigga?
Stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Woodside. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's
gone.
got some space.
All right, don't let that nigga walk you down again. Did you let that nigga walk you down again? Cut that nigga.
Step into the end zone.
You let that nigga walk you down again, baby.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Let's go by 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry up.
offense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release by the QB. Steamrolls his
Man, come on, dog. Y'all got that nigga too many yards, bro.
He was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Across the 25, he's got room.
Look at that shit, dog. That nigga running 90 fucking 7.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he was throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
That nigga is not thrilled.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop it at the 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He's got him. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Dropping back, it's Woodside. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The give out of the gun. Fights off the defender. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on second and short. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. to the 43. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in a hurry up.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because
wow, they just K that nigga that hoe.
To take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to pass, it's Woodside. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
What the fuck is that shit?
This game just feels so different.
This game so fucking shitty,
that incompletion now setting up 4th down. They only have a 1 possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. What's going down? Wisconsin is down, but they are not out, not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They
breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Yellow Jackets head quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to clean a play, ready to go fast.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. He's going to take off. And the pass is incomplete here on third.
Yes, nigga, you crossed that line, bitch. Get that field goal, ho. We accepting that.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. So here we are on fourth down in this field goal kick. They got it. It's blocked. He's going to scoop it up.
And that's huge, not getting that field goal there, because if they made it, this would just be a one-possession game, and they'd be feeling a lot better about themselves right here in the second half. Obviously, still time to go. Game's not over, but the sense of urgency now has gone way.
Thanks to grab. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
That's all I care about.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
We ain't tripping on that.
Another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start.
I think the game.
Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Makes the grab down the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Clock stops.
We ain't worried about that shit, nigga.
This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
We ain't worried about none of that shit, nigga. We won.
Play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wide.
Oh, shit, I should have jumped.
It all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Wow, this nigga didn't even jump.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
I ain't tripping on that, nigga. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
He's looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Browning. That
no timeout,
will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants it all.
That's that man right there. That nigga gonna get him a pick.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the move, it's McWilliams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill that late and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always
y'all was nigga. We still 2 points in third quarter.
Whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
480, god damn. That is what it is. It is what it is. You definitely had a better QB rate. 20. Man, you kind of nigga touched that bitch 17 times. With 220. Truman. Ooh, that nigga was the nigga though today. Let's see. Ooh, that nigga was that nigga too though. That's that tight end. Our receiver, that's that tight end. Slow off that screen though. That's what gave me the yards. Gave him 2 sacks. 90. You got to start playing better defense, dog. You were in a fucking 98 speed. But that ain't even, that is you. And then this whole ass, what other whole ass nigga? This nigga stay getting burned. And you run a fucking 95 speed. Nigga stay getting burned.